Hello, welcome back. நம்ம வந்து லாஸ்ட் எபிசோட்ல வந்து பார்த்தோம் what is small talk and what are the challenges with small talk. இந்த எபிசோட்ல வந்து what you are going to hear about is what are the challenges with small talk, how you are going to overcome that with 3 tips, and I'm going to share 2 master tips as well. But you got to wait. Some of the common challenges as a student, as a parent, as an entrepreneur, as an employee, working in companies. நீங்க வந்து சூப்பரா இதை எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் பண்ணுவீங்க. All of us experience this. All of us have gone through this. What are some of the common challenges what we go through with small talk? Small talkனா ஒரு மீட்டிங்குள்ள போறோம்னா எப்படி பேசுறது, என்ன பேசுறதுன்னு சொல்லி தெரியாது. What to do, okay? So some of the common things what you would generally encounter. First is nervousness and anxiety, right? Super nervous and anxiety. இன்னொன்னு வந்து கை கால் வந்து it'll start sweaty palms. That is what we call it as, right? And sweaty palms ஓட போய் shake hand பண்ணீங்கன்னா immediately the other person knows that you are nervous, right? How do you avoid sweaty palms? The third is about a pukey feeling, a butterfly effect. ஒரு மீட்டிங் குள்ளார போறீங்கன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க, ஒரு இன்டர்வியூக்கே போறீங்கன்னா the stomach is churning, you are like vomiting your nerves. ஒரு pukey feeling ஒன்னு இருக்கும். That is the third element what you see as a common challenge. And the fourth one is the fourth element what you see is temporary amnesia. Temporary amnesia na enna, hello, how are you அப்படினா அப்படியே வாயெல்லாம் dry ஆகி don't know what to say. Have you been in that? I've been in that. ஏன்னா என்னோட first drama actல that is what happened. As soon as you are on stage everything disappears out of the air. So we all go through that. But how can you overcome? These are common things. This happens to everyone. You are not just alone. And everybody goes through that. This comes only with practice. You can get over this only with practice and over a period of time. But start practicing now. If you're a school student, you can start practicing now how you can overcome these 4 aspects. The first one which I said is about nervousness and anxiety. Overcoming nervousness and anxiety, first and foremost is take deep breath. Before whether you're going to be presenting on the stage, whether you're just going to be meeting யாரையாவது சந்திக்க போறீங்க and you're nervous or anxious, even நீங்க வந்து as a student நீங்க வந்து சின்ன பையனா இருக்கீங்க and you're anxious about talking to your mom and dad about a particular result. எனக்கு தெரியும் ரிப்போர்ட் கார்டு வரப்ப வந்து டேய் எல்லாம் ஃபெயிலா இருக்கறப்ப எப்படி அம்மா கிட்ட போய் பேசுற டேய் பயத்துல நடுங்கி, you will have all that. How do you overcome that? Simple thing. One வந்து take deep breath. How do you take deep breath? Deep breath is there's a way of how to do deep breathing. அது வந்து எப்படின்னா it's a 10-second exercise. 3 seconds of deep breathing. Hold on to the 1 second and exhale for 7 seconds. A simple way is hold on for a moment, right at the bottom, then again inhale for 3 seconds. If you do this for like about 10 times, your anxiety will get relieved. That is one of the ways. Another way to do is palm compression. When you're getting anxious, what you're doing is if you compress your palms and you create a vacuum in between, you're able to create that vacuum. If you're able to do that, that actually relieves your nerves as well. So, first way to get rid of your anxiety and nervousness is through this exercise, right? This is a simple way to do that. The second thing is you're talking about sweaty palms, right? கையில வந்து பயங்கரமா வேர்க்குது. This is one of the things what people have because of anxiety and nervousness. One of the ways to do that is before the interview, make sure you should try this, okay? And the stick deodorant இருக்கும்ல, just apply it to your hands, all right? And immediately you'll start feeling that you're sweat. So always have it, or powder, have it in your backpack or something like that. Have deodorant or powder, and before the conversation, go ahead and apply to your hands, and you will not be able to pass it on, stating that whether you're not able to pass on the signal to the other person, whether you're nervous or anxious. The third thing is about the vomiting sensation or the pukey sensation, pukey nervousness. Have a mint. Mint definitely helps. If you pop a mint, like Polo or something like that, if you pop in and you're chewing that or chewing gum, it is going to help you get rid of that particular feeling, where the nervousness and the butterfly thing, what you have in your stomach, it eases it up. And the fourth and the most important thing is with temporary amnesia. How does, for temporary amnesia that you blank out, most important is your script. Stick to your script, the opening script. As soon as you're meeting somebody, what is it that you're going to communicate? It should be on top of your mind, no matter what. Whatever is the question which is being asked, don't worry about that. You answer the same thing. All right, but have your script ready. That is the key. So these were the 3 tips. All right, but most importantly, I'm going to give you, I think I gave you 4 tips. These are the 4 tips for the 4 problems. But here is the master tip. What is the master tip? 2 most important things. First and foremost, you should should be present. If you really want to make good small talk and you want to get over your anxiety, you should be present. You should pick up a topic of what is going on around you and speak that conversation. Bring up that conversation. So today, what is happening is, as soon as I came into the office, Avi started saying, hey, there is big news which is going on today. Federal rate cut is going to be announced. That's the small talk. That is where he started off the conversation. You could talk about what is actually going on around you in that room. So be present to pick up what exactly is going on so that you can strike a conversation. And last but not the least is find a commonality. Find a commonality between you and that individual whom you're connecting with. If you're wearing a blue shirt, you can always say, hey, I love the color of your blue is my favorite color. That's where you start. You don't even need to know the name. You just start the conversation there. Yeah. So most importantly, I'm going to go over what are the tips for solving those 4 problem areas in small talk, and I shared 2 master tips. Be present, stick to your trip, and talk about the commonalities. Hope this content helps you. If you love this content, please go ahead and share your comments. Your comments is what helps us build more content. I hope this content is able to help you build your small talk skills. Go immerse yourself in situations which you have never been in. All right? For the time what you have invested in watching this content, I'm forever grateful. Thank you. See you on the other side.